Blip, 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 blip. Hello everyone and welcome to a special episode of Pokemon Sword, where I will be doing a 2-player Nuzlocke challenge together with Vox Syreni Plays. It's one of my really close friends, but her username is... I can never remember it, and nor do I really know how to pronounce it properly, so sorry about that. But basically it's a Nuzlocke where we're playing 2 players. We're doing this in the latest generation of Pokemon, which as far as we could tell didn't have a rule set yet, so we tried to make some ourselves. And I will be going over them either in a different video or at the very least have them in the description in their full content. Meanwhile, up here in the current video, I will probably just summarize it as it becomes relevant. For now though, let's start the game. Also, fair warning, if you don't like voice acting from the person playing, I will be doing that, so yeah. We'll pick English because, of course, that's what we speak. I'll go with the generic one, and I will be calling myself Maddie Renee. I'll probably just be reading out the Maddie part, but, you know, just for the sake of this. This is not my first time playing. I have played Sword before on a different account, but now we're doing the Nuzlocke challenge. It's going to be interesting. I've never done a Nuzlocke before. Anyway, let's get started with the intro cutscene. Sorry if my voice fails a bit. It's because I've just been sick, so... Welcome, one and all! Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokemon. Our beloved Galar region is a wonderful place with thriving nature, beautiful cities, and many Pokemon with which we share our lives. As you know, our society is able to thrive thanks to the help from these mysterious creatures that we call Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon are all around us, in the sea, in the sky, and even with us in our towns. And those of us who choose to raise and train Pokemon to do battle and compete, we call Pokemon trainers. Which is no surprise. Oh, but I'm getting carried away. Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rose and it is a pleasure to be here. Now, turn your gaze to the Galar region's greatest Pokemon trainer, your undefeated champion. It's time for the Champion Leon's exhibition match! I really wish there was voice acting in this game. Exhibition or not, Leon, your pristine record is about to end when I beat you here today. You know I don't lose battles, Raihan. Charizard, Dynamax! I do not know what I'm doing with these voices, by the way. I'll probably adjust them along the way. It's just hard. We'll take it as it comes. But yeah, that is the intro sequence for Pokemon Sword. And I guess Shield as well, because there's literally no difference. Just checking. This time I'm actually recording. I did the Nuzlocke 1 hour in. Stopped to check the technical equipment. Accidentally turns out I was only recording audio. Swoop-de-effing do. So yeah, I've already been over this once, but I will try and... If anything, it's good because it warmed me up, and now I might not F up all the text boxes as much as I did originally. Especially Hop, he speaks so weird. Hello, hello! Oh, that your flashing your phone, Maddie? We're watching Lee's exhibition match on it, but you can't cheer him on with your hands full. You know the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. I'm really confused how his pose is supposed to be Charizard by any stretch of imagination. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get Maddie. Never mind watching the match now. I've got it recording at home anyway. I record all my brother's matches. See, it says he's got it recording at home. Doesn't that mean he's recording it right now? But Leon is not battling right... Never mind. English is weird sometimes. Come on, come with me, Maddie. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Now, I got to run. See you at the mine. See you at mine later. See you at the mine? No, that's way later in the game. One moment. Sorry about that. Try and cut that out. Well, I'm editing these videos. I can cut out the cough. Here we go. The obligatory bag and hat. For some reason, you cannot leave your home without your hat. And to be honest, I can kind of see why a good hat gets you far away. We're not going to read any tutorials because that doesn't matter. In case you're wondering, since this is a 2-player Nuzlocke, Vox is doing her part of the Nuzlocke as well. She's streaming rather than editing videos like I am. And she does that every week. I don't remember which weekday though. I would suggest you go heading over to her channel though if you're interested. This should release before we're done with the Nuzlocke, so you should be able to catch at least some of her streams. Link to her channel will be in the description and probably on the end slate of this video as well. She's a pretty chill person and she's really good at interacting with the chat. So if you want a good time with Pokemon and someone who's funny, then head over there for the streams. Have a look at you, Maddie. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. At least we know that it should hold anything Lee might bring, even if it's as big as a Snorlax. Well, that doesn't look healthy. A Wooloo? But what's it doing there? It's not being too smart. It's kind of like watching a fly against a window. Hey, you silly Wooloo, I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fencing. Now, you listen. No going past that fence, no. Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in the slumbering world. Now that that's taken care of, how about it, Maddie? Let's race. Bet I can make it to my house first. What with you locking about that big old back? Well, clearly you can when you cheat. I can't even move yet. Busted. Which, by the way, is a weird design thing I really hope that Game Freak would stop doing. Don't lock us onto their off-screen entirely, just give them a bit of a head start and that's good enough. It's not like the game breaks. We can't run faster than him anyway. Anyway, the first, part of this game is pretty lengthy, but it's not as bad as the tutorial island of Sun and Moon, so don't worry. Mom, is he here? There you are, at last, Hop. Oh, and you brought along Maddie? Hello, dear. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? He's still not here yet for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station of Wedgehurst. Wow, that is hard to pronounce. For me, at least. Then that's where I'm going. You know Lee's hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that probably is for the best. You got to come with, Maddie. You've still never met my big bro, have you? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. I'll wait for you on the route. Well, good for you. I know I did this on a record a moment ago, but I'm gonna do it again. We're gonna take a quick look around this house because it's quite interesting, to be honest. Hop's room is a pretty standard room. I like his posters though, and evidently he likes his brother. We'll come back to the subject of pictures of Leon soon enough though, because there's something a bit weird about that. This is Leon's room, by the way. He has one redeeming factor. He likes caps. I'm assuming he collects them, and I'm guessing these are magazines that he... No, not the bat. It's a collection of various caps. No, not the cap. Okay, I guess I can interact with the magazines or whatever they are. I'm assuming he even has a picture of himself. What the hell? Oh, well. I think this is one of the only rooms that don't have a picture of Leon, to be honest. That and the entrance room, because over here in the kitchen we have a picture of Leon as well. And oh my god, that's before we even get started on the living room. Look at this. So, normal picture, picture of flowers in a vase, picture of random dude, I think. And then over here on the wall, one picture of Leon, probably Leon's shirt. Trophies from Leon, big Leon. I think there's like 4 pictures of 5. I think all 5 of these are Leon, or at least 4 of them are Leon, and one of the stadium where I bet Leon is like a small pixel on it. And then all those things are things Leon won. It must really sucks to be Hop, because there is not a single picture of Hop unless this over here by the old man is Hop. It doesn't look like it though. It's just like I'm starting to see why he might. He's probably just overcompensating for bad self-esteem, to be honest. But yeah, let's move on. We're still not even in the Nuzlocke yet. We don't even have a Pokemon. Let's get a move on. Only remember, Maddie, wild Pokemon could come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. I've got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battle against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, Maddie. So we'll steer clear of the tall grass as we go. I'm sorry if I'm talking a bit fast. I went through this once, and I'm realizing my mind semi-remembers every single line, apparently. So I'm just kind of through it. I'll try and slow down a bit. So it's a bit more bearable to listen to. Anyway, let's see what the commotion over here in Witchhurst is all about. There's Leon. And he's Charizard pose. Still not seeing why it's a Charizard, but sure. So many people. For such a small town where there's like 2 houses. Although, well, aside from me and my rivals. My rival and mine. Hello, Witchhurst. Your champion, Leon, is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our undefeated champion! Undefeatable champion even! Leon, you and Charizard are the greatest! Well, thank you for that, random citizen. I hope you will all carry on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come challenge me for the champion title. We're on it! We've all been working on our battle skills just like you taught us to, Lee. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true that Charizard is blazingly strong. But other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in the world. In all the world. Lee! Hop! So my #1 fan in all of the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly 1 inch and a quarter since the last time I saw you. Bingo! That's the sort of sharp eye that's kept you undefeated so long, eh, Lee? And these bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be Maddie, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion. And a massive Charizard fan too. Whoops. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on, Lee. Come on, Lee. And you, Maddie. Bet I can beat the both of you back home. Of course you can when you're cheating, you son of a... Yamper. That Hop. Always wanting to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something truly special. Well everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't fret. I'll always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. I know I'm probably making Leon sound a bit too full of himself, but it's just fun that way. I can headcanon what I want, okay? Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Maddie and me Pokemon. You did, didn't you? I know you must have. Right then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. So this is where we get our starter. I will explain a bit more about that once the animations start. Take a good look, you two. Because Vox and I actually picked our... the Grass-type Pokemon Grookey, the Fire-type Pokemon Scolpany, and the Water-type Pokemon Sobble. We picked our starters before we even started the Nuzlocke, because one of the rules is that you cannot pick the same starter. And Vox is better at this game than I am, so she opted for Scolpany, which meant I could take Sobble. I'm not a fan of Grookey regardless, so works out that way. Sobble is, I think, my favorite. Grookey's design just doesn't really appeal to me, and Scolpany is cute, but it's the kind of cute where I'm just looking at it like, yeah, it's designed to be exactly that kind of cuteness, and I hate it for it, even though it's cute. Alright, line up everyone! I mean, I don't hate it, I just don't like the fact that it... Which will you choose? It's like, it was made for marketing purposes. You can say the same about Sobble, to be honest, although that was a bit of an unexpected surge in popularity? Meanwhile, Grookey is just kind of there. Go on, you pick first, I've already got my Wooloo after all. Yeah, and that's cheating. And I can't have the Charizard, which I want. And I know we did that joke on Vox's stream, but I want to do that too. Because I was the one who raised that joke in the chat. That's the water-type Sobble. It adapts to anything as sure as water flows. Going with it? Yes. Okay. So, we need to name it. We need to nickname it. It's male again. It was male last time in my previous record session. I'm still gonna name it exactly the same. This one is called Asahina. And the reason for that is that it's based on Mikuru Asahina from Haruhi Suzumiya. I have a really solid reason for it. I'm just going with the last name because Mikuru is female. I'll just make a gender-bent version. Mikuru starts out as being really timid with Sobble, but grows up to be a really confident secret agent. Which, I mean, if Inteleon isn't a secret agent that's really confident, I don't know what is. It's just a match made in heaven. I just really wish I could have gotten it female this time. Whatever. This time, we're doing exactly the same. So, Sobble, Asahina, welcome to the team. So, it'll be Sobble for you. Nice one. Then I'll go with Scolpany. You're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so you be ready. You and I'll be doing some serious training. Also, don't mind if I'm not reading up the text exactly as it's said on screen. I have a tendency to add words and remove words and change sentences that give the same context, but just rolls better off the tongue with my English, as in I'm not native to English, but that's neither here nor there. I bet you will be, Hub. That's why I brought along these Pokemon for you and Maddie. So the two of you can battle and train and grow stronger together. To try to reach me, obviously. And Grookey, no one cares about you, so you're coming with me. Charizard will show the ropes. He's strict, but real strong and real kind too. Don't get eaten. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. Now, keep an eye on the hub over here on the right. You will see that the Skewers kind of just teleported into his left hand because he wasn't far enough off screen. I noticed that when I was, well, I guess not recording before, and it just struck me as a bit funny. I know it's not that big a deal, it's hardly noticeable, but it's just like, come on, you just needed to scroll a bit further. Anyway, the next day. You spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on alright? Understanding one another? Maybe even build up a bit of love? I don't understand why that comment. It's so weird. Of course I have, Lee. Maddie's made fast friends with her Sobble too. Then listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday you might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at her for, Lee? I'm the one who will be coming to challenge you. If you think Maddie might be able to challenge you, then I guess she's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to her or miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first rate in battle too. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself such a proper trainer already, Hop? Guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in battle against your friend if she's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take Hop on in your first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Well, not really my first ever. I've been at this for like 20 something years. When was the first game released? 1998? Jesus, I feel old now. Believe in your partner Pokemon and care for them too, with all your heart. Do those two things and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. Looks like everyone's on board. Pokemon and trainer alike? Then let's do it. I watched every match that Lee's ever had. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. Yeah, Hop, the problem is, you can't... You're not good. First and foremost, I doubt it's even possible to lose this match despite having one fewer Pokemon than you. Simply because... I'm just gonna mash the A button for the first duration, I guess. A Pokemon battle is then. I've got two partners with me because I'm a filthy cheater. I mean, seriously. So as I use Pond, down. I don't even care about the status move because, like, it deals so little damage that it doesn't matter. And I believe we have 5 potions anyway. Look, I've only lost like 6 out of 20. That's a third of our health-ish. Yeah, roughly. I think we can do this, guys. I don't think it's gonna be a problem, especially because we level up and then we gain Water Gun. On the note of leveling up, oh, it's not over yet. I've added another trusty ally to my team. On the note of leveling up, actually I'll save that for later. A bit early to talk about that. So I just realized that we need to go through the whole... Oh, there's so much to go through again. Did you already know about the type advantages? Yes, Hop, I did. Even the most basic... That was a critical hit. You lucky sot. Well, it's not gonna save you though. I'm still gonna win. And technically, now we have a Pokemon, so theoretically speaking, the Nuzlocke has started. You beat me. You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1? You and that sub are too much. Because, I mean, if I could technically lose before I can even catch more Pokemon, that's it. Well, that was a shock. I guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Maybe almost want to let out Charizard and join in on all the fun. Good effort out there, Sobble. Why don't I get you all sorted? That's not. I'm not good at English, apparently. And Maddie, you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favor to ask you. Be a real rival to Hop, would you? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee, so come on. You've gotta let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You join the gym challenge. You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region. I'm not putting the cart before the rabbit there, little brother. If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend Maddie. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokédex. A trainer's Pokédex helps them learn lots of things about all the Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more than just a collection of data, you know. It's a record of it's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Right, we get it. Pokédex is done. We're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Maddie. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the person know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokédex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably better go tell your mom that we're headed out, though. Sorry if you can hear the church bell. Still living right across from the church. For some bizarre reason, I still haven't got around to move. Maddie, did you hear that just now? The gate's open and the Wooloo that was there. Gasp. He was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. And by earlier, you mean yesterday, right? That's one hell of a concussion. You don't think it actually broke through there, do you? But it's off limits. Nobody's supposed to go in there. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once, and she came back in a real state. And that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterwards. Maddie, what do you say? Well, we got to save it. Right? Even if we're not supposed to, this is the kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, Maddie. I'm not sure this is a good voice for Hop, but that's what I went with, I guess. Anyway, into Slumbering Weald. Interesting fact about this place, in regards to the Nuzlocke. We have access to it now, we can't catch anything. The moment we can actually catch stuff, we don't have access to this place anymore. And I don't believe it opens onto the near the end game again, so... That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to? I don't know, Hop, and the fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. Would you say you'd make it double? Boy. So, these Pokemon I cannot catch and they don't count with this route as a result. Also, they're straight up scripted, so there's nothing I can do. It's basically just go through this place, mashing A, and make sure you don't die. I'm just gonna reposition myself for a moment. I'm not sure if that's loud or anything, but I'll edit it out if it is. Things here are really underwhelmingly low level. So, since we're here anyway, let me go over some of the rules. Rule number 1 of this Nuzlocke. I'm just going to do an abridged version of the rules, as I think I said earlier. Or did I forget? Was that in my previous attempt to record? Damn. Well, if I didn't say this already, the rules will be in their full length in the description of this video, probably a link to a Google document of some sort, and potentially have a dedicated video. The abridged version I will be doing as we go along, which right now is a good time for that. So rule number 1 is how to catch a Pokemon, because in a normal Nuzlocke, you're only allowed to be able to catch the very first thing you find in a random encounter on any route. Thing is, things were changed up a bit in this generation, and as far as we could tell, there were no official rules. No one had written up rules that worked for this generation yet, so we made our own up. So there are 3 encounter types. There's the regular wild encounter from rustling bushes. There's overworld encounters where Pokemon literally roam around. And then there are raid dens in the wild area. For the rustling grass, the regular rules apply. You take the first thing you can get. And if you don't get it, or it runs away, or you make it faint, then that's it. You don't get a Pokemon on that route. Just needed something to drink. For the overworld encounters, you take the first thing that appears closest to you. So no sitting around and waiting for something to pop up if something else has already popped up. That's what you take. And if it runs before you get to it, I just forgot to read out that out loud. He's asking if that was a Pokemon. If it runs away before you can get to even battle it, it's lost. That counts as if it ran away from battle. So that would be a gamble. Den raids are not necessarily a good idea to do, but it's a possibility. So you just go up, check the first... well, you can check any den you want to, technically. But the first one you actually check, that's the den you have to go with. And if you're not happy with that den, or don't want to take it on, you get no Pokemon for that route or area. We split the map into basically any part of the map that has a small icon on it, whether or not it has a number or whether or not it's a town, counts as a location where you can catch something. That means that Route 2 has 2 locations, because the lake itself also counts as an area, which we can go back to later in the game. Is there anything else to say? Well, because of how the catching mechanic works in this Nuzlocke, we recommend that you call out what you want to do before heading into a route, so that you can cheat, technically. Although, with Vox and I being close friends, which trust each other to not be like cheating, but I'll still voice out what I'm gonna do the moment I can. Come on, Maddie, that Wooloo might be in real trouble. That's just rule number 1 out of 8. That's the biggest one because of how vastly different approaches to battling you can get. I didn't even mention all the exceptions to that rule. So, just gonna check over here. The next thing I'm gonna be explaining will be later. This is mad. I can't even see my hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. Oh, if I didn't already say this, each episode will be about 1 hour long in the series, because it feels more appropriate given how long this game is. So, yeah, I hope you don't mind long episodes, because that's what they're going to be. Remember that if you do quit out of the video, like, let's say at the 30-minute mark, and then come back to it later, usually YouTube can remember that you quit at that point, so you can just pick it right up again. So, no panic if you don't have time to watch more than half of it at a time. But yeah. What in the... I'm sorry I'm cutting off like dialogue every now and then, but it's like there's so much of it at the start, and it really doesn't matter for our Nuzlocke. But I'm still reading it up because Vox did it, and I figured, why not? It doesn't matter what we do here because triple question mark can't be hit at all. This is entirely scripted. What? The move had no effect on it. That's exactly what happened. So yeah, just trying to get through the tutorial for the second time today. I still can't believe I forgot to press record the first time. Ah! Despair. Sorry. I know I keep saying it, but wow, that is frustrating when the tutorial literally took an hour to get through. Can't believe I... Never mind. It's not worth talking about. I can't see anything. Neither can I, actually. Ooh, ah! I'm just gonna assume that is the noise of Hop getting, like, knocked out. I really like the music in this game. I'm gonna mention that multiple times throughout the game, but I really do. They did a great job at making it. They always do a great job, but admittedly, at first I thought it was a bit loud, so to speak. But it's grown on me, and after hearing it with headphones, it turns out my TV is just not that great at some of the songs. Hop, Maddie! What? Lee? How did you manage to find your way here? You're pants with directions. You always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I've been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. Oh, don't worry, it's getting eaten by Charizard. The little chap's just fine. Though, all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. Okay, I'm gonna try something. Yes, it works. So, guys, is the Nuzlocke over because we fainted? Technically that's correct, right? We fainted, so it's over. Shortest Nuzlocke in man's memory. You know this place is out of bounds, but it took courage to come out here all the same. And I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. Keep being a troublemaker, and eventually you'll get onto Team Rocket, I'm sure. And at least that Wooloo's alright. Yeah, Maddie? I thought we'd had it when that weird fox started rolling in and that mad Pokémon attacked. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokémon? What are you talking about, Hop? It seemed loads stronger than any Pokémon I've ever seen, and it just had this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really, you didn't even try. They seemed to pass right through it. Your moves passed right through it? So the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the slumbering Veiled, are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough, and maybe the two of you could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be alright now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get an earful from Lee, what an experience! This will make a pretty fine first page of the tale of my legend. First half of the game I really don't like Hop. Because he's so full of himself and he has nothing to have it in. Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Wedgehurst. I hate that town name. She'll go spare if you leave without a word. Even worse than Lee just did. Well, I'll tell my mom that I'm leaving. Hey, Mom! Hey, Mommy! Mom! Well now, isn't Supple just a sweetheart? And yes, I heard the news from young Leon. I'm glad someone bothered to tell me. Off to Wedgehurst, aren't ya? Here we are. A bit of pocket money for your journey. Buy yourself a little something at the Pokemon Center. Maybe some potions or something. Remember that Supple will battle to the very end for you. So don't go pushing the poor deer too hard. And you, Supple, look after my little Maddie. Come home to rest anytime you need. After all, east or west, home is best. And she's not wrong, since it's a Nuzlocke, Supple will fight till the very end. Which reminds me, if any Pokemon faints, I have to either release them or put them in a permanent graveyard box, so to speak. So let's try not to mess it up. So we're about to enter round 1 here. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. I'm just moving a bit about here to get comfortable. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing as Vox did in her playthrough. I'm gonna try and catch the first oval Pokemon that I can actually get to. Here we go. This is quite a big step, you know. My first step towards becoming the next champion. Guess I'll probably train up Scorbunny a bit by having it battle against Pokemon in the tall grass. You should get yourself to the building with the purple roof and the great red and white ball mark out in front. That's the Pokemon Research Lab. Well, Hop, let's see, our first Pokemon will be... Oh! I got a Wooloo! I got a Wooloo! Okay, the reason I'm so happy about that is the fact that Vox really wanted this and she didn't get it, so she's threatened that she will steal it from me. And that is legit possible in our Nuzlocke, because every time we've passed a certain threshold in the game, we're gonna have a battle 1 against 1, and the winner gets to pick any Pokemon from the rivals team and replace it with one from their team. Well, that's not completely correctly worded. It's like Vox can pick, if Vox wins, she can pick any Pokemon I own and replace it with one on her current team. There you go. So I know that if she actually does win our first battle, she will definitely take Voodoo off of me. So you know what? I can live with this. This is a good catch. If nothing else, this is my free ticket to not lose something I actually want. So round 1, Wooloo, I'll take it. No problem. Oh yeah, I have to nickname it. You are gonna be Candy Floss. Can actually, come to think of it, 1, 2, 3, or 5. Yes, I'm gonna do a completely different reference here. This, oh, if you know this anime, you're probably about as old as I am, or older. Candy. That is one really old French, I believe, or Spanish anime, which is really. If you want to watch an anime that's it's a bit slow by today's standards, and it's very slice of life, but it basically just shows the life of this girl called Candy from the very start of her life till I think about the end of her life and all the misery she has to go through. It's quite it tugs on your heartstrings. Let's put it like that. Anyway, we have to go to here to get our Pokédex. Well done, you reached the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Research Lab. Hi Charizard. I forgot that. You did a far sight better than I did my first time. I'm hopeless with directions. By the way, did you know I'm hopeless with directions? Stop telling me and just show me. See how your world has already grown? All thanks to having Pokemon with you. I know I'm sure glad I've got Charizard with me, to keep me from getting lost all the time. Now, in we go. You're so funny. I've got to give it to Professor Magnolia. Everything in here looks fascinating. And here's Yampers. It's a doggy, or doggo, and I'm not particularly a fan myself, but meh. What is it today, Leon? Looking for info on another never-seen-before super strong Pokemon? I wish you'd stop with these outlandish requests. Good to see you too, Yamber. Yamber here is a real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. He came to my rescue plenty of times back in the day, when I got lost on the road. Oh yeah, and that's his trainer Sonia. What can I say about Sonia? Well, I like the way she cooks. She makes food you can gobble down in a flash. Tch, what kind of introduction is that? Did you forget we were rivals during our team challenge? It wasn't just Yamber helping you out, I did too. I'm gonna take it just a few moments to appreciate just how good Game Freak is with character designs. And that's enough moments. Anyway, nice to meet you. Name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is Maddie. She's a new Pokemon trainer. Set her on the right path, would you? Awkward silence. What does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. It's no wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh, looks like you got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. Rotom phones are handy little things, aren't they? They've got a map and a navigation tool. That said, Leon still gets lost, so... Oh, sorry. So tell me, do you know a lot about Pokemon? Yes. Well said. In that case, I'll make it so that you can use the Pokédex on your Rotom phone. Just so you know, that Pokédex is a gift from my gran. Could you let my gran know that you received the Pokédex? She lives in the house down the long route too. Thank you for the Pokédex, I'll be on my way. Hey there, trainer, sorry to stop you. I'm a random NPC who just loves to give out items, so here's a potion for you. I really don't care about his dialogue because it's just tutorial stuff, so leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. And the very first thing we're going to do is run back here and grab what I believe is a rare candy. Ta-da! Probably, I might sell that if I get in a pinch money-wise. Shouldn't happen. Don't expect so. A few things, by the way. We now have access to Mystery Gift, which I will be using for the Pokeballs, just like Vox has done by the time that anyone's watching this. She did that when she reached, after beating Milo's gym. So I'll be doing that as well, just to, you know, keep the playing field even. I just forgot something. I need to set my textures fast because, wow, it's a slow one otherwise. One of the things about this Nuzlocke is that preferably the two players agree on one playstyle to a battle style to use for the game to make things even and fair. So we decided to go switch. I'm gonna automatically send things to the Pokebox. Pokebox? It's not even called that. Disable auto save because I heard that can corrupt the save. And that'll be it. I don't know if it still can corrupt the save. It could in 1.0.0 under very weird circumstances. Something with SD cards. I also just always disabled it because I'm a responsible person who knows exactly how to save, so why not? Got your Pokédex from Sonia? Then it's time to meet lots of different Pokemon and start building up a strong team. but battling strong Pokemon in the wild can leave your team in a bad way. Not to mention what battling another trainer can do. Luckily, we've got Pokemon centers. Luckier yet, they're dead easy to spot. They look the same everywhere you go. Come on, Maddie. Bet you never been inside one. That's what she said? Ba-doom. Chew? I don't know, man. Level with me, Maddie. Is this your first time in Pokemon Center? Of course not. And I don't think you need me to tell what you already know. And this guy's just a tutorial dude who wants to tell us, hey, you should probably buy some potions, and Hop just told us to go to Route 2. Basically, I'm just skipping repetitive content right now. We're gonna buy some more potions. There's no point in using revives because we're not allowed to. When something faints, it's just dead. I'm gonna buy 2 of each of these. I know that it may seem like a waste of money to a lot of people, but since it's a Nuzlocke and I really don't want to lose anything, I consider it well, we have 2 Parasol. I consider it a good idea to have a bit more than necessary with me. I mean, better have 2 mod safety than losing a Pokemon by doing stupid stuff, right? I'm gonna be upfront with you. Wooloo is not gonna be part of my permanent team. On that note, the rules work like this, that every time, from the very get-go, we're allowed to have a team of 2 Pokemon, no more than that at a time. Everything else needs to be boxed. And that changes every time we defeat certain threshold trainers. Like, for instance, once we've beaten Nessa in Hulbury, we'll be allowed to use 3 Pokemon instead, because that was the max size of her team. And there is a full roadmap of that probably in the... there is a full roadmap in the rules I've linked in the description. And the same goes for levels. The max level we're allowed to have before we have to box something is not determined by the in-game thing, but rather than it's determined by the highest level Pokemon of the next big boss. In this case, gym challenges and other things that we've decided are considered big bosses. This character asked for my birthday. I'm going to do that off camera at some point, because I don't want to reveal that to you guys. That guy sells berries. Not worth it, by the way. Not even in Nuzlocke, since we can get those for free. Let's Pokédoll back here. Actually worth it in Nuzlocke. Normally I would sell that. Probably going to keep it just in case. But before we go any further, any respectable trainer needs to dress the part. And the first thing we're going to do is strip down some of all this stuff that I don't want, and we're gonna put on these, remove these, and this will be it, because then we're gonna change our clothing. We're gonna pick a purple top. We're gonna pick pink trousers. I know some people are gonna hate me for that combination, but well, I mean, your loss. I want the black loafers, as well as the purple long socks. The reason we're doing this fast is because I took the time to just figure out what to do when I was trying to record last time. I made like an hour in, I swear. I did notice though that the outfit could potentially use a hoodie. Purple hoodie, purple shirt. Ugh. You know what? I think I might have made a mispurchase. I'm gonna buy the purple hoodie, and then we're gonna go a different color shirt. I think a black shirt looks just fine, actually. That way we're balancing out the color scheming a bit here. With the pink trousers just being there to, you know, really catch some attention and kind of semi-match my glasses, I guess. So this is our current design. I like it. If you don't like it, sucks to be you. It's not you wearing this. Listen, Maddie, I've been thinking, if you're a Pokemon trainer now, you must want to try your hand at the gym challenge, right? The gym challenge, mate. The annual competition where trainers can battle it out for the right to challenge the champion. But the trick is that you've got to be endorsed if you want to take part. And Lee doesn't seem to think I'm up to snuff. So I'm thinking I ought to talk to the professor and see if she could help. You've got to take part too. A proper rival is just the thing every trainer needs to keep growing stronger after all. Keeps you motivated, right? The professor's house is way down at the end of Route 2, so let's head there and give our teams a chance to train a bit along the way. Sure, Hop. Sure. For Route 2, I'm just gonna call it out again right away. I'm gonna do the first Pokemon that pops up, Revive, we can sell that. That pops up in my sight, although there is a tutorial before I can even pick. Oh, hey, Maddie. Alright, Maddie, it's time we filled in our teams a bit. And I'm here to teach you how. You'll need to catch Pokemon if you've got any hope of filling that Pokedex. Lee, where do you come from? Only, look at you, little Maddie. You've already caught some on your own. Huh, your mom gave you those Pokeballs, did she? Well, I'll give you some more Pokeballs. In return, I'll only ask that you catch plenty of Pokemon. The Pokemon around here seem easy to catch. Almost like they're itching to join some trainer's team, wouldn't you say? 20 Pokeballs, now the Nuzlocke is on. The Pokemon on your team will get experience points when you catch Pokemon too. And of course, they get experience from battle, so take the other trainers that you meet along the way and blah blah blah. Your team will keep on changing and growing as you get stronger together, no doubt. But even I don't know how yet. Show your champion something good, alright? Yoink! Alright, I'm gonna catch loads of Pokemon. The professor will be shocked when she sees. Well, okay, first thing that pops up. The first thing that pops up that is closest to me, I guess, is a Rookidee. I'm fine with that, actually. It's a flying type right now, and it becomes a flying steel type, and I already know what I want to call it when I catch it, actually. This is the funny thing. It's quite perfect that it's male as well for that, because the name just suits it. Okay, so throw a Pokeball, and since Leon is right, we should have a high catch rate at the moment. I believe as long as you're in the introduction sequence, you're not guaranteed to catch a Pokemon, but the odds are like double the normal catch rate or something stupid like that. I haven't looked that up, it just really feels like it, so just the reason why it's easier. Also, my team is now too big, so I need to go back to the Pokemon Center. But for now, we're gonna call this one Edgeworth, because it becomes a really edgy Pokemon, and I believe this is an Ace Attorney reference, which I know Vox will love. Oh, I pressed the button to get on my bike. I don't have my bike yet. But yeah, currently I'm technically running around with an illegal team because it's a team size of 3. I can't do that. The current team size is only 2, so we have to box something. So say bye to Candy for now. Once I've healed them up, just in case, you know. Can never be too safe. It suits me quite fine that we're running with a supple Rookidee team to start with. Rookidee will be an issue later because it becomes Steel type, but at least against Scorpioning, but for now it should not be an issue. So we'll do that, and we'll run back to Part 2 and continue on our merry way. I feel like I forgot something. Nope, I have not forgot anything. Just had a moment of wait. Isn't there an item somewhere? No, I already grabbed that, the rare candy. So yeah, off we go. Let's see, so technically I can train any as much as I want, but do I really want to? I think it's fine. The trainers on this route are not that tough. And actually I think we can take on a battle right before the end of this episode. Well, I could be really mean and cut the episode here. Do I want to cut the episode here, or do I want to show you how the team is doing? I think we'll do the battle. It's killing me that I'm not saving before doing this, because normally I save right before trainer so that I can soft reset in case I lose. I'm not allowed to do that here. So let's see if Jake here completely kills my run, or if I'm actually good to go. I don't know what the levels of these trainers are. 6. Okay, I'm fine level so far. So let's just pound this into the ground. And while that happens, I'll take something to drink. I think we'll be fine. We'll have to run back to the Pokemon Center right after this battle, which is a bit of a bummer, but... Tail Whip. Really? I mean, it won't help you once I've knocked you out. Yeah, this is a tutorial battle still technically. Oh, I guess there is in battles. And it's out for the count. Okay. No problem. Route 2 is not a challenge. That hardly give any XP either. Youngster Jake, you going down. Well, I guess you went down. So, just to be safe, we're heading all the way back to the Pokemon Center. Ooh, ooh. I mean, it's not a catastrophe if I run into any Pokemon along the way. I'll probably just beat them up or run from them. Which is totally legal. But, dang, save some time. And I think I will cut the episode once we're healed up, simply because... Now, actually, I should probably run back to where we were at, and so that I don't waste time next episode. So, damn, my voice is giving out on me, and this is only the first part. I have like 4 more hours of recording. I don't think I can do that today. Damn. Fascinating. I'll figure it out. Regardless, I started my run. That's the most important thing I had to do. That probably means that I'll have to do my mystery gift stuff now, when I end here. Because I think I need to stop for today because I simply just don't have any voice left. As you might be able to hear. So I need to rest my voice, and I'll just not use the items from the mystery gift event. Events, I guess. Should be fair enough. Anyway, we'll just clear this route first, and I see it's trainer down there. So we'll stop right here, save, and I hope you are enjoying this so far. I will be back with another episode as soon as I can record something again, as soon as my voice returns. And yeah, I mean, in the meantime, please do go to Vox Syreni Plays YouTube channel, where she is streaming the exact same challenge. We will have those battles against each other at points where that would be a crossover, where you have co-commentary with each other, and that would be in both our videos, but from each our perspective, obviously. So if you want both sides of the story, please do head over there and have a good time over there as well. Anyway, for now, as I said, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'm glad to be back. Yeah, but see you again sometime soon, hopefully. Bye for now.